goes like this. The average monthly income of 20 families is found to be rupees 4,500. So the average income of 20 families means our sample size is 20, and it is found to be rupees 4,500. That is our sample average. X bar is 4,500. Can we conclude that the average monthly income of the population is 4,480? So we have to test whether the average monthly income of all the families is 4,480 with the population standard deviation 50. That is, we have to check whether the average monthly income of the population, and population mean is 4,480. So we have to test whether the population mean is 4,480 with the standard deviation rupees 50. So here you are given population standard deviation. Okay, so let's write all the things we are given in the problem. So the average monthly income of 20 families, that is n is equal to 20, and it is found to be x bar is equal to 4,500, and we are given the population standard deviation, that is sigma, which is equal to 50. So we have to test the hypothesis that h naught mu is equal to 4,480, and you are not given the keywords like less than, greater than, increase, decrease. Okay, so in that case we can take our alternative hypothesis simply as against h1 mu not equal to 4,480. Okay, if you are given less than, greater than, all these keywords, then you can take that keyword into your alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis always will be taken as equal to. Okay, now so from this we can write what mu naught is equal to 4,480, because our null hypothesis is h naught mu equal to mu naught. So mu naught is 4,480. Now let us fix what is our test statistic is. So here sigma is none. So we are given the population standard deviation and n is less than 30. That means we are having small sample. Even if the sample size is small, our population standard deviation is none, then we will take the test statistic as, what is our test statistic? We have discussed that in one of the previous videos. So the test statistic is, what is our test statistic will be? Our test statistic will be, so we have discussed that n less than 30, sigma naught, our test statistic will be z equal to x bar minus mu naught divided by sigma by root n. So this is our test statistic. So our test statistic is z is equal to x bar minus mu naught divided by sigma by root n, which follows a normal distribution with the mean 0 and standard deviation 1. Now let's see what is our value of test statistic is. So let's calculate it. So our x bar is 4,500. Okay, let us substitute the values first. So x bar is 4,500 minus mu naught is 4,480 divided by sigma is 50 by root n. N is 20. So root 20. Now let us see what is the value. So 4,500 minus 4,480 divided by 50 by root 20. So the value we obtained is 1.7888. So we can take this as 1.789. Okay, 1.789. Now we are given the value of alpha. So alpha is given as 1% in the problem. So alpha is given as 1%. So given alpha equal to 1%. 1% means 0.01. Now we have to fix the critical region, that is the rejection region. The critical region is, what will be our critical region? In the last class we have given these things, that is, if h1 mu not equal to mu naught, if h1 mu not equal to mu naught, our critical region will be modulus z greater than or equal to z alpha by 2. So our critical region is modulus z greater than or equal to z alpha by 2. So here we are having the value of z. We have to find the value of z alpha by 2. So actually we find the z alpha by 2 value by considering probability of modulus z greater than or equal to z alpha by 2, which is equal to our alpha, that is 0.01. Okay, or you can by heart these values, that is when alpha is equal to 1%, z alpha by 2 is 2.58. Okay, so our value of z alpha by 2 is 2.58. So z alpha by 2 will be 2.58 by the from the tables. Okay, now let us compare z and z alpha by 2. So modulus z here is 1.789, which is obviously less than 2.58, which is equal to z alpha by 2. So if this is true, we reject the null hypothesis. This is true means our value of test statistic falls in the critical region. If it is not true, that means our value of test statistic falls in the acceptance region. So in this case, this is not true. We have obtained the reversed inequality. Then we accept the null hypothesis. So accept H naught. Accept H naught means we conclude that the average monthly income of the population is 4,480. You have to write the conclusion also. Okay. Thank you.